I'm a little nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pulled down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night, and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan has skill pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. Illuminerdi wrestling order, keeping up with everything wrestling every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you. We might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same Illuminerdi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We all are rated with curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
Hey, look who's back! Yay! We got the gang.
Here we are.
Here.
Yes.
The gang's all here. Poor Pumps. Poor Pumps. You can see him, but he can't see us. Welcome back to the right. Da, 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 da. Welcome back to the Illuminati Wrestling Order. I am Jay. That is Nate. That is Pumps. We're gonna talk Money in the Bank, and we're gonna talk about Pumps being out in these streets.
Yes.
Being on his own card tonight for a major promotion. But we're gonna get into it. Let's bring in the guys. Big Nate, what's good? What's with it?
How are you? I'm good. We had a John Cena return this evening, which was cool. My worlds are colliding.
I can't wait to hear what you're gonna do.
I am both a Cena fan and a Roman fan. The Usos won the tag belts. It's been good. It was a good evening.
I could hear your erection all the way in Nashville.
we had some inner channel confusion early before the show, which we could talk about at the end of the show. So it's been an interesting afternoon. Pumps, how about yourself?
I had a bit of an interesting day. Yesterday was awesome. Bucks and 6. I said it from the beginning, and it is coming true. So heap your praise on me. But no, this afternoon I went to Impact. Oh, my wrist doesn't bend that way. And I was a on-camera extra for formerly known as No Way Jose.
Did they put you in the front?
I went on down the ramp, around the ring, and danced my happy little fat ass out. So.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. Can we see it?
Yeah, it'll be on Twitch. They put it on Twitch and Access TV. So.
I need a gift of it. I need a short clip for the.
Trust me, there's no missing me.
Wait, I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah, it was great. It's a great little setup they got there. So
what they call him?
I assume Jose. I don't know what they call him on TV. That's what they called him in the back.
Oh, okay.
I would like to give a special shout out to Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. They both felt the Pumps effect tonight. I came around the corner and they noticed me, and time stopped for them. So it's okay. It happens. Just you have to work through it.
The Pumps effect.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the same moment that we shared in New Orleans when you were in cat pants and I
Correct.
just looked over at you at some point and just said,
Correct. Yeah.
That's it. That's my guy.
It happens to everybody once, and they experienced it. And I won't apologize, but it's a thing that happens.
I'm so into that. I cannot wait till we all can be together because I love animal print clothing. Like, I have so much animal print clothing, it's ridiculous. So yeah, Pumps, we gonna wear animal print and we just gonna represent in these streets, and then Nate will wear a black t-shirt.
And I'll wear black t-shirt and 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be great.
I was told to dress fun, and I was like, well, that's just my 9 to 5, so okay.
You're talking to fucking Celine Dion over here, who has multiple outfit changes for fucking functions.
That's true.
It's
But
awesome.
enough about me.
No, fuck that. I want to know. So you went to TNA before we get into other stuff. So you went to TNA.
Yeah.
Might as well get into it, right, Jay? I mean, we're talking about
Fuck
it.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Was there any sort of COVID protocol?
Yes, we either had to show our vaccine card or take a test.
Okay.
Which I have my vaccine card, so I was happy to present that. There were some other people in the group that took a test. So yeah.
Oh.
Did you get to stay for the show?
I did. I wanted to get back for our show, so I left a little early. But I saw a few matches. I saw Kenny and the Good Brothers were cutting a promo with Don Callis.
Okay.
And Kazarian jumped him. He came through the crowd. And then I saw a match between
Is Kazarian getting traded over to Impact? Is that the deal?
No, the crazy thing was when I was backstage, Tony Khan was there the whole time talking to D'Lo Brown about what's happening. So I mean,
what he say?
Well, I mean, I was ear hustling a little bit. But
and Jay, what he say?
Tony Khan was literally just sipping his tea, you know. So,
but was he spilling it though?
Yeah.
Not that I heard. No, they were going over production-y stuff. And then Scott D'Amore came in and Tony Khan promptly left. So I don't know if there's heat there, but if there is, you heard it here first.
Did you get to talk to any wrestlers? Amount of time, or
I talked to a couple of guys just shooting the breeze. One of them was wearing a Brave Star t-shirt.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, so I had to give him props for that. I think I was just trying to be cordial and show respect and not
stand out, be like super inconspicuous.
I was trying to say be incognito.
Yeah, no, I was trying to blend in.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, you know how it is when you're on a set, Nate. You don't want to. Well, Jay, you know too. You don't want to be. So.
I gotcha.
But no, it was good. I saw Matt Stryker, who is apparently 5'4" in real life. Didn't know that.
The announcer, right? That's right. The announcer guy.
Yeah, he was had the school teacher gimmick.
Right.
Yeah, but he's super.
Was that short, huh?
Super short. I was like, whoa. Who else did I see? Rachel Ellering was there. Jordan Grace was there, who was a lot shorter than I expected. So, I mean, everybody was there.
How far was it from your pad?
Surprisingly, only like 15 minutes. It's just the other side of town.
Cool.
So,
okay, so well, they need to give us back every week, and then they could give us some tea for the show.
Yeah, Pumps. Look at that, Pumps. You were the first member to be back at a live show. Congratulations, buddy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Good for you.
Yeah. And until the Power Rangers can say that they've been on an episode of the Power Rangers, I don't want to hear shit.
I mean, the Power Rangers are trying to get on an episode of our show.
That's true.
That's what's happening.
That's true. But we can get into that later. But yeah, no, it was good. It's a really good vibe that they got going there.
Much like we have going here.
Yeah, it's a little punk rock. They've really leaned into like knowing what they are as far as like the C or D tier promotion. But it was good. The crowd wanted to be there. So yeah, if you're in Nashville, go make your way to Impact. It's really good.
Nice. How many people?
I want to say
300?
No, 180.
That's it?
Between 150 and 180, yeah.
Is that because they're not letting a lot of people in, or because that's just what they do?
No, it's Nashville. We don't give a shit. Coronavirus died 3 months ago. No, it's just not a big space. It's a studio. They shoot, TV shows and shit.
Right.
So
I gotcha.
Well, salute to No Way Jose or whatever his new name is.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Appreciate the spotlight, homie.
Yeah, TNA, get pumps on television more.
Yeah.
Okay, get pumps at higher pumps. If you'd like to join the campaign to get Pumps hired at Impact, please us and use the hashtag Give Pumps a Chance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like give Divas a chance, give Pumps a chance. If
I'm
want
with
to
it.
see Pumps every week, minimally in the conga line, because he definitely got the clothing for it.
That's true.
And that's
I needed no help from the box of gimmicks that they had.
That's where you start, bro. You started the conga line, and then, 3 or 4 weeks in, you just fucking hit Jose in the back with some sort of blunt instrument, and your feud starts.
I'll hit him with the crutches, and then we're off and running. We got a program going.
That's how your feud starts.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're coming out of a box on AEW.
Hey, anybody that comes out of a box is over, homie.
Over, brother.
That's right. But no, it was a really good time. I might get a chance to do it again tomorrow, but we'll see. So
nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. But what did I miss? Because I did not catch anything but the main event on the pay-per-view.
All right. Well, Jay, did you and I watched, right? As what we could. The flickering cock. The flicker.
Our cock was down for so many big moments in the show. We missed half of the Money in the Bank match, the men's match.
And we went flaccid. The cock went flaccid.
It's awful.
No, the cock did not perform in stretches, but
I had $1 for every time I heard that.
Stretches.
So when the cock at least the cock was working for the main event. So we do appreciate that. But so tonight, we had the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We had some title changes. We had the Bloodline is growing their dominance as we knew they would. You know what? Where do you want to start? Where do we want to slow burn it, or do we want to go off the top with the big?
I think we, since Pumps didn't see it, we might as well run down these matches and give our little 2 cents and
the show.
So I had texted the thread earlier in the day that if the Usos didn't win the tag titles today, I was going to be absolutely livid. And lucky for me and everyone else in my life, they won. They beat Dominic and his dad, Ray.
Just some guy. Just some guy.
The older one, the older, shorter one.
The Usos are so good as a tag team. Like, I'm not even talking they're just good in the ring. They're just Jimmy Uso looks like a straight San Pedro gangster. Like, he just, Pumps doesn't get that reference, but if you're from Southern California, you do. He's wearing a fucking grill. He's got a gold grill. He's wearing gold necklaces in the ring. He just looks like he's just got a fucking chip on his shoulder. And it's probably those DUIs.
It's amazing to me that he made it. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall to hear the conversation. Because Vince probably was like, "You are lucky your motherfucking ass is part of the biggest storyline."
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God, I know he got cussed out.
Yeah, if he's not involved in this angle, Jimmy Uso is on a timeout right now for sure.
He's got to be.
Yeah. Dominic Mysterio's awful. There's no way that
he's getting better.
He is, but the Usos selling for him just looks silly. It just looks silly. I don't know. It has no stretch of believability for me that Dominic Mysterio is in there pulling any. Spike Dudley was more believable than fucking Dominic Mysterio.
Prince Mysterio.
What kind of match did they have? Was it a straight up or was it tornado?
It was just straight. And they won with a cool spot where Jimmy Uso was in the 619 position. Ray was going to give him the 619, and then Jay jumped in the way and took the 619 for him.
Okay.
And then Jimmy got Ray back and did a quick inside cradle or a roll up or something like that, and they ended up winning. So it was I don't know. It was a cool little stolen end piece.
Yeah, I know, but I just hate that finish. It's so overdone.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it's the WWE, bro. You can't. Not everything's gonna be. So there was that. So shout out to the Usos. Then we started off with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Which what'd you think? What'd you think, Jay? I'll let you take this one.
It's not sexist if Jay says.
Yeah.
The women's Money in the Bank match tonight. You know, I must say I did enjoy the match.
How lit was Naomi's entrance though?
Naomi, that's been some of the best parts in the show was just watching the wrestlers walk out.
Yes, I totally agree.
That's what's more enjoyable to me than some of the matches. Just looking at their faces and just the fans and I don't know. They had some weird camera shit going on tonight. I don't know how they were shooting it. I don't like how they were shooting some of it, but I enjoyed seeing Naomi came out and who else was in the match? It was Naomi. It was Tamina.
Asuka.
It was Natty, Asuka, Bliss, Zelina.
Nikki, almost superhero, which is the dumbest. They're calling her Nikki ASH. Almost superhero.
Wow.
I don't understand what that is.
So
I don't
dumb.
get it. It is the fucking dumbest gimmick ever. And I'm all for expression and creativity. But, sweetie, I don't know if it's an attempt to be like the new Old Bailey and being like a character that the kiddos like. But I'm not feeling it because it's corny. She got a fat ass, though. I'm like,
she wants to be. She wants to be the Hurricane.
She ain't good at it.
It just doesn't work. And she won.
She won?
She won.
They put the ending of it, but you know what? I will say that at least her ending was better than Carmella's ending when they gave it to Carmella when Barnesworth, Hemsworth, Flimsyworth, whatever the was whatever the hell his name was.
Oh, James Ellsworth?
Ellsworth.
James Inappropriate.
Mr. Butterworth, whatever his name was. But it was just so dumb. But the creation of it was cool. How the other ladies had it, kind of rumbling all of them on top of the ladders. That part was cool. It's just who won. You brought Zelina Vega back for Nikki Ass to win the Money in the Bank contract. I wasn't feeling it. And I like her. It's so dumb. I refuse. I know you guys said that this was a gimmick she was interested in. I'm sorry. I won't accept that. I just refuse that an adult grown-ass woman said, you know what? I want to be like, I don't want to be like Bliss. I want to wear tights and I want to be almost a superhero. I just refuse to believe. I refuse to believe it. I'm not believing it.
That's what
I wish they would have made her. I wish they would have made her crazy back again, and her and Bliss could have been killing it as a crazy tag team. You know what I'm saying? But then that begs, man, I'm just mad. Hold on. Ultimately, what this amounts to, with her getting the Money in the Bank contract, that means she's either going to fight against Charlotte, we're going to talk about her match later, or she's going to wrestle against Bianca Belair. I don't want to see her in a match with neither of them chicks. Neither of them. So it's either going to be she's going to get squashed, or she's going to sit on the Money in the Bank briefcase forever and a day like Carmella did, which also sucks. At least Carmella is like, I can get with Carmella because at least Carmella can dance. She could talk a little shit, but I can't take 6 months of her wanting to be a superhero. I can't do it. Nick, and it's not even personal. I like Nikki Cross.
It's not even personal.
It's not personal. It's the gimmick.
I know, you don't even know her.
I don't want to see her wearing a stupid costume for 6 months. She's almost a superhero.
This is low key like when they gave Otis the Money in the Bank. Like it's like a joke, right? Like
exactly. So
I don't know.
Maybe someone will buy it off her like they did Otis.
Maybe.
Well, the women's Money in the Bank hasn't been cashed in over a year because last year Asuka was just given the title because Becky had to go away.
Exactly. They should have put it back. They should have gave it back to Asuka.
So we haven't had a woman's cash-in since Carmella?
Yeah, but every cash-in pumps, the title change. They made sure to tell you that 100 fucking times during the match.
Oh, that means there's no way she's winning.
That every cash-in, every female cash-in has been a title change. And 80% of all, they gave all these stats like all night.
Ooh.
All right.
You know what they're going to do?
What?
They're going to do some stupid shit. And they're going to have her really be a real superhero and recognize she kind of doesn't deserve it. I'm going to give it to Charlotte. No, Charlotte's already the champ. I'm going to give it to Becky when Becky comes back.
Yeah.
Just like Becky did with the Miz. Becky.
All right. Then we had the Raw Tag Team Championships, AJ and Omos versus the Viking Raiders. It was whatever. Almost still doesn't do anything, really. He just kind of stands there.
Nothing.
Did War Machine at least look good, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to look good when AJ's on the other end of things, but, you know.
That's how Omos does his selling.
Yeah.
Almost.
He's Giant Gonzalez, dude. He just with a couple more moves.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And such a nice guy. I want to root for him, but
it's just hard for dudes that big to be coordinated. It's just all like Undertaker is just an anomaly at 6'10". Like, you know what I mean? It's just you're just hard. All right. Then we had Bobby Lashley absolutely fucking destroy Kofi Kingston.
Beat his ass
for 15 minutes.
Really?
Beat his ass.
Gave him like they tried to make him look like Lesnar. So, but instead of suplexes, he was giving him the Dominator. Right, that Farouk move, right? Where he fucking throws, and he gave old boy like 6 of them.
Woof.
But Kofi was in a Skeletor outfit that was pretty fire.
Fire. The whole fit was fire, and the shoes too.
That was Skeletor. It was cool.
He was beating Kofi's ass so bad that I felt like it was a receipt for accidentally busting his lip when the match first started. He was like, "Oh, you want to kick my face in? Okay, well, this is gonna be a whole nother match because he whipped Kofi's ass."
Yeah. I almost didn't because I almost thought they were gonna start a little feud because Kofi was like, "Oh, you're soft dog, like you roll with chicks now and eat expensive dinners and wear suits and you've gone soft, and then he just went in there and fucking fucked him up. Like, who's soft now, bitch?
Give Kofi a little extra day off or something.
Yeah, like I have no idea what this does for Kofi because the crowd was behind Kofi.
Yep.
The crowd was chanting for him and shit. Like,
yeah, Kofi Mania is real.
Kofi is over than a bitch. He's over anytime they want to put him back in.
So you guys said in the chat, or who said in the chat that it's going to be Goldberg and Lashley at SummerSlam?
That's
the rumor, right?
That's the rumor.
So when he was fucking up Kofi, I kept waiting for Goldberg to come out. And he never did. They just let Kofi get his ass beat and then lay there.
We don't want Oldberg back in another match. No. Because then that means Triple H is going to try to bring his ass out there too.
We do not want Goldberg. I don't mind Triple H, but we do not want Goldberg to be in another. It's going to be awful.
Goldberg is contractually obligated to 2 matches a year.
For how long? They
better put them shits on Raw.
So next year.
They better put them shits on Raw.
Because nobody wants that in a pay-per-view. And by nobody, I mean me.
Yeah. All right.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just, that's what's out there.
Oldberg. We're going to break something else.
Then we had the Charlotte Rhea Ripley match, which was fantastic.
They finally had a good match.
Charlotte.
They had a great match.
Absolutely fucking killed it. In my opinion.
I think so too. It's so good to match them against each other because they're both 2 big, muscular, strong women. Yeah. And it was so, oh man, they were firing on all pistons tonight. They were definitely doing it. That's for sure. The crowd kept chanting for Becky, which I kind of thought was fucked up because like those chicks were having a fucking match and a half, and the crowd was into it, but then we're just
chanting for Becky to be mean, it seemed like, and then Charlotte Flair was flipping them off and shit.
Oh, nice.
So they had to keep blacking out the stream on that too.
Yeah, Charlotte did a full Stone Cold just walk around the ring with her fucking middle fingers up, and they blacked it out. They stopped the fucking feed.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm like a heel, Charlotte.
Charlotte was in her I'm a bitch
No
back.
playing in the gray. No playing in the gray.
Yeah, she was in her I'm a bitch fucking mode tonight, and it was working.
It was doing.
Yeah, and she won, so she's the new champ.
Of course.
How many that is, but I'm sure she's got the most.
14.
She's got 14 already?
That's what I saw on Instagram.
Wow.
Charlotte been a champ for a long time.
From the WWE account, 14 time.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
So we saw Becky trolling again on Instagram too, that she was in Dallas. Of course she is. Her man's there. Brought the baby, I'm sure. Family getaway. How soon do we think Becky's going to come back? I was looking at her picture, and she's definitely, lost her baby weight, and she's working out, but she doesn't look muscular yet.
Right.
So I don't think people keep thinking she's going to pop up. I don't think Becky's going to come back to like WrestleMania.
Well, they debuted. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Shotzi Blackheart just debuted on SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
Or she already been there. Yeah, she did. So they brought a couple. I think they're going to use some NXT chicks, some of the NXT women for a minute before they bring Becky. I think they bring Becky back at like WrestleMania or something. So I think Becky's got another 6 months away.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
But great match. Salute to Charlotte and Rhea because they was killing it.
Then the match that I don't think anybody saw because Peacock decided not to work was the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh Lord, that's
I'm
not good.
so mad. We didn't get no walkouts.
Nothing.
None of that.
Nothing. It just kept going, and I thought it was my PlayStation, so I was like, fuck. So I went upstairs, and then it wasn't working on my Roku either, and then that's when Shay and Jay were both saying the same thing, that it was flickering for them too. So I guess it was the app. I don't know. And then I was saying earlier before you came on, Pumps, that during the Roman Reigns Edge match, Pat McAfee had a line where Roman was like choking Edge out, and he said, and Edge's like eyes were like going like this, and he goes, his eyes are flickering like Peacock.
Yeah, it has not been a smooth transition with Peacock. I can't think of anyone that's had a good experience with it.
It's their live stuff. I just don't think they're ready for live. They can't handle the amount of people streaming it, right? I mean, that has to be it.
Yeah.
Well, they've also pushed back all of those specials. Like all the Untolds and all that. Those all got pushed way back.
Yeah, and then the only one they released was the Kevin Nash Stone Cold Broken Skull interview.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that one came out because I was going to watch it today, but I didn't get a chance. And it's like an hour and 20.
Okay.
So that's, I think, going to be a good... And it's so fucking funny because I watched the first, 2 minutes, and Stone Cold's drinking beer and Kevin Nash is drinking a glass of Merlot.
Yeah, Nash is a big red wine
Huge
guy.
Wine guy. Yeah, but he's just like got this giant glass of wine, and Austin's like, oh, swig one for the working man.
Yeah.
And Edge is like, fuck the working man. This is a 1978.
Yeah.
So then we had the main event.
So do we know who won the men's Money in the Bank?
Big E.
Really?
Yes. Big E. Who had, I don't know, Jay, did you watch SmackDown?
This week, no.
Okay. Big E had a really, really funny promo.
I didn't see his promo. I watched like half of it.
Yeah, he had a really funny promo in the back with Paul Heyman about how he's going to come after the winner of the Edge. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But he had a really funny promo. And then Seth also had a promo with Edge. Seth is killing it every week again. His little fucking, he's got like a James Bond villain vibe that it really makes me laugh. So he kind of foreshadowed the turn on the run in at the end of Money in the Bank where he kicked Edge to make Edge lose or whatever. Mm-hmm. But the main event was good. I thought Roman and Edge worked their ass off. I just don't know what it is.
Oh, the chat's enjoying Big E's win.
We have people in the chat. Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Chat. I love Big E.
And Battlestar Galactica's in the chat. Look, you made the show. But yeah, whatchamacallit? I thought they worked their ass off. I look at Edge and I go, God damn, that dude's like 40 what? Like, how old is Edge? Pumps?
5.
132.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. I would say 45-ish.
Yeah. The man is in shape. I'll tell you that much right now. And doesn't look like his neck hurts at all. I like when they do the spot when they take the piece of the chair and they put it in the dude's mouth, and every time they kick it off, it always bends. And then for some reason, Roman tries to bend it back and can't, so it ends up being bent every time. But then that works better, so it doesn't hurt him. You know, it's just a funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing that I see. But yeah, my man Roman won. Also, there was the worst Superman punch I've ever seen in my life.
Terrible. It was completely off.
He brushed him. He went like this. He came like this. He came like this, and then he just, his hand, like he lost all muscle in his hand, and his hand was like just went.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was not great.
Like somebody hit Edge with a goddamn empty glove, like one of those you'll meet me in a duel. Like it was like.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was, but it was a good match. So Seth comes in, so it looks like we're gonna get Seth and Edge at SummerSlam, I would assume. And then the big reveal. Jonathan.
And then Nate's pants shot right off of him.
Jonathan Cena.
Well, half of John Cena showed up. The other half hasn't arrived yet.
Showed up in Green Bay Packer colors.
Oh, stop it. Seattle Supersonics, Oakland A's. It wasn't Packers.
It was Green Bay Packer colors.
Listen, you've already got your Dream Man matchup, okay? You don't need... It was John Deere colors, first of all.
That's funny.
It was Sprite. It was Sprite.
Yeah, it was Sprite. Yeah, exactly. His hair looked weird, or is it just me? Is it because
half of it's gone in the back?
He's not going. Don't you fucking disrespect Jonathan Cena's hairline.
Did you not see him when he tossed the cap and turned to the hard cam?
I see nothing wrong with
him. He looks like me.
Whenever John Cena is on my television, the man can do no wrong.
Yeah, because all the blood is rushed to your lower half.
I can't even fret. I was so hype when they were tussling around. I was like, oh, here we go. The fucking Mysterios are all in the mix of this shit. Doesn't even have anything to do with them running out to deal with the Usos, blah, blah, blah. Where they're going to...
Oh, yeah.
And then you hear the... Dun, I was like, that's not John Cena. That's not John Cena.
Also, I forgot there was a time in the match when the Usos came to go and fuck up Edge. And then Dominic and Rey Mysterio came out and like muscled him to the back.
Chad agrees with me on the bald spot, by the way.
Dominic Mysterio should never be muscling anyone to the back. They just won the fucking tag titles.
Was he going for a Hurricane Rana and just missed it and turned it into a splash?
I think he was I think he was trying to do the sit down thing.
Ugh.
Like where he runs and sits.
Either way, he blew the spot.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny was hitting his spots better than him.
Yeah, right? I think anyway, okay. Anyway, I'm flustered now that John Cena is bald and I have to look.
John Cena looks hot though. He looks amazing. He looks amazing.
So does he get back on the secret sauce for SummerSlam?
Yes.
Because that shirt's got to come off at some point.
Well, he was pretty jacked for Suicide Squad, but they also shot that. But they also shot that like a year ago.
John Cena looks. I'm sure he's super jacked up under there because Suicide Squad. He looks ridiculous. Like
he looks more lean than bulky though.
Wait till he come up out of that shirt. If he's looking like he looks in Suicide Squad, I have never seen John Cena that jacked. Like how when Roman came back in this new slimmed down, more jacked version of Roman starting to get a little soft again, but I can deal with it. But when Roman first came back,
say Roman Reigns was getting soft?
No, I don't mean like that. Soft in that when he first came back, he was super jacked. Now he still looks fit, but he's not as jacked as he was when he first popped back on during the pandemic. I mean, he still looks fantastic. Probably, or he's probably not filming something. But so if John Cena's looking like he did in Suicide Squad, wow, he looks great.
So do you think we get Cena on a SmackDown or two?
I hope so.
I would say so. Yeah. He can't bring it live via satellite.
I see what you did there.
I wonder how they're going to do that. I wonder if they're going to let him even. That's kind of strange, because Suicide Squad is a Warner Brothers movie, not a Universal or anything. But they let The Rock talk about all his bullshit when he's on or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, Roman, I'm glad you won, boo.
Yeah, me too. I think I'm gonna have to root for Roman. I think Roman's.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
You must.
Roman's heel shit is so good right now that it's overshadowing my love for John Cena. Now, you have to understand, part of the reason I love John Cena so much is because I had fun cheering him at live events when everybody booed him when they were doing the "Let's Go Cena sucks" shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just was what's it called? I was being a contrarian because all the guys my age hate John Cena and only little kids like him. So I thought it was funny to like heckle back at 35-year-old men who like have a disdain for a wrestler. Like
that doesn't sound like you at all.
So I'm like, whoever fucking the adults are fucking like legit mad that is winning is now who I want to root for.
Period. Exactly.
But
we must cheer for John Cena, and you know why? Because when Roman beats him, then it opens it up for the real head of the table to come back, and we know who the real head of the table is.
Well, listen, how cool would it be? They just The Rock does too many movies.
Meltzer talked about it this week.
What did he say?
We don't care.
It's
what he said.
Well, no, he said that it's going to happen, and if he can't wrestle, that if Dwayne can't wrestle, they will change the story so he can at least be involved.
Yeah, I think
it's happening.
It's going to be an Uso at every corner.
I think that he's going to go to wrestle because he's all yacked right now. He just finished filming Black Adam. So he can do that. He doesn't have to do all the bumps. He could just do a couple little.
That's what I'm saying. It's an Uso in every corner. One of them has Jimmy and the other one has Jay, and they do a tag match.
I'm trying to find something for
which makes it which makes it so Rocky doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting.
So you're essentially pitching Miz and R-Truth versus Rock and Cena again.
Yeah, only without Miz and R-Truth.
You're pitching Extreme Rules 2012.
No, we just want The Rock to come out and slap Roman and say he's the real head of the table. Then he can leave again.
Don't fucking say we. I don't want that shit. I'm 100% behind Roman.
Me too.
I mean, yeah, Dwayne's got to put him over.
Yeah.
But then what?
Then the Roman train just keeps fucking rolling, bruh.
To whom?
To anybody that stands in the way of the head of the table.
Anybody can get it from the head of the table. Okay. Big E can get it. If Baron wants to bring his ass over there, he can get it.
That's right. Can we talk about Baron Corbin's fucking I'm like a disheveled old man gimmick. God damn it. That was hilarious.
I saw that.
Have you seen it, Pumps? I'm sure you haven't, right?
Oh God, no.
So Pumps, so Baron
I was
Corbin,
busy being a TV star, darling.
yeah, so Baron Corbin lost his this is so funny to even say and be happy about. Baron Corbin lost his crown, right, bro?
Yes.
Okay? Right. So he lost his crown to Shinsuke Nakamura. And now every week he comes out and his hair is like grown out now, like he hasn't shaved. His beard's all disheveled. He comes out with like stains on his shirt. And he cuts a promo in the ring about ever since he lost his crown, he like lost all these investments and is in the middle of a match, his fucking car got towed.
It's amazing. I
Wow.
love it.
He said they're gonna foreclose on his house.
I mean, he was a pretty big flexer on social media, showing up to pick up steaks in his Ferrari and showing off his Rolexes and shit. So
yeah. So this is where it gets good, right? So he's in the ring, he's cutting this promo, and he's like trying to get sympathy, and he's like, I just need, I just need $100,000 to get back on my feet.
Yeah, me too.
He's like, I just gotta pay a few bills.
I hear that.
And he goes, my daughter's eating spaghetti from a can and not Wagyu beef every week.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
They to go all the way in. They should have had him put the vest back on and be like the server at the restaurant, because that's what he used to look like when he's wearing a little tight ass vest.
Well, yeah. He did like a maitre d'. So he puts up a GoFundMe. He puts up a GoFundMe, okay? And the WWE universe is so stupid that they had to make it a fake GoFundMe because people probably would have legit donated money to it.
Yes.
Bajillion%.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And they would have got in trouble for like stealing people's money.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck, god damn it. It's like a GoFundCorbin.org or like some shit like that. But they put it up and I'm telling you, it was pretty good.
The nice thing to do would have actually been to give him the money.
Well, yeah, because he lost his investments when he lost his crown.
No, but I'm saying, like, if people are that stupid that they want to send this man money,
I know,
give it to him.
But then lawyers would get involved and be like they were playing to people's emotions, and people.
What do you think GoFundMes are?
I know, but they're gonna get some hillbilly in Kentucky that's not gonna be. It's gonna be on the spectrum. Who's gonna want to give? They want to give Baron Corbin his fucking rent money, bro.
Well, if there's any hillbillies in Kentucky that would like to donate $100,000 to me,
or me,
or any of us here at the channel on the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order, just slide right into them DMs and we'll make it happen.
Hey, big shout out to the chat today. We had 11 people in here at one time.
Chat's rocking and rolling.
Right? Watching. We had 11 people watching.
Chat, all 11 of you, if you could donate a $1.99 super chat so that we can
get Pumps a shirt for TNA.
Exactly.
We can get
so
Pumps.
He can blend in.
Yeah. We can get Pumps some new gear.
And send it care of Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green.
Wait, what? Why do you want to?
Yeah, I was like, why they getting the money? I think
they're not getting the money. I'm saying so they don't have to experience the Pumps effect anymore.
Gosh.
Everyone needs a Pumps effect in their life. What are you talking about?
That would be that's the name of your finisher.
Pumps effect.
The Pumps effect. Pumps, you watched AEW this week, right?
I did.
What'd you think? Jay, you didn't watch AEW, did you?
I did not. I was watching Throwback Impact this week.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
It was decent. I think
Fighter Fest night 1, right?
Yeah, I think the coffin match was good.
Yep.
I think the Anderson Moxley match didn't really deliver, but I'm excited for Moxley and Archer.
Sometimes I feel like when two dudes from New Japan that are American from New Japan get in the ring, they try to like overdo it and make it feel like too much of like a strong style match, and then sometimes it doesn't work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I don't know. It's just so tough with Anderson because he could just mail it in and still have a fantastic, like a 3-star match.
Right. I like him. I like Carl Anderson a lot.
Yeah. He caught the head nod today.
Oh, did he? He caught the Pump's head nod?
Him and Six Ferguson, they both got the head nod.
Oh, sorry, right. All right. The Pump's effect. He caught the Pump's effect.
No. No. Just the head nod. But no, I think overall AEW was all right. It wasn't great.
We both agreed that neither one of us likes Brian Cage.
Yeah. But I mean, Starks should have won that.
Right. I
don't know what they're going to do with Brian Cage going forward, but you know.
Sammy Guevara and Wheeler Yuta. Did you watch that?
No, but that kid is a Texas indie prospect, and they were in Texas, so that was kind of a nod to.
Okay, because I was gonna ask you, bro, because the announcers were acting like they knew who the fuck this guy was.
No, they don't.
Okay, all right.
He's just a Texas indie kid who's got some promise, and they were doing him a solid.
Got it. I like the Hangman Page, Elite, Dark Order promo segment. That was good.
Yeah. I think it's too soon though. I want to stretch Kenny's run out because they're going
to take it off him? They're going to take the belt off him.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Page is going to be the first person since Ibushi to kick out of the One-Winged Angel.
Got it.
So, I just think it's too soon.
Do you think it's too soon to take the belt off Kenny Omega, who's probably had the belt forever in 2 different promotions for the last 5 years?
Forever.
I just think once you get the belt off, like once you take the belt off of someone in AEW, that line is so long. I don't know.
Well, you don't think Hangman deserves to get a run, see what he can do? Cowboy shit, bro?
I'm not saying that, and it's been a great long-term story. I just love what Kenny's doing, and I worry about what he does going forward after he loses the belt.
He's going to wrestle Daniel Bryan.
In the Tokyo Dome? I'm here for it.
What's up with that? So is that rumor true?
I don't know if it's true, but that's the rumor that's out there. Is Daniel Bryan is heavily rumored to be the big signing for AEW.
I think AEW has too many guys, and they don't know what to do with them.
True, but if you bring in a Daniel Bryan, I mean, who gives a shit what you're doing with Wheeler Yuta or whatever? You know what I mean?
Dude, does AEW need 2 legit shows?
No.
And Dark doesn't count.
Well, they're about to have Rampage.
But what is that going to be?
Hell if I know. A show on Friday nights that draws 300,000 people.
This motherfucker just said, they're going to have Rampage. What's that? I don't know.
No, it's their Friday night show.
But is it like an hour? Is it a half an hour? Is it Big Show using hand puppets to call the matches?
It's wrestling. Big Show's going to announce it. I don't know if it's 2 hours or.
I just think their roster's too deep. I just think they have too many fucking guys and not enough stories to make it work. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just. I mean, if you they're they cut a deal to fill that content slot. So
Right.
we'll see what it is. I mean, it could be like, oh God, what was the? I don't know. I can't think of it, but it could just be the B show. I mean, you might occasionally see a Moxley, but it could also be like the place where Eddie Kingston is the baddest mofo on the planet. You don't know.
Does John Moxley come out to Wild Thing?
Yes.
They need to get a better version of that song.
This is the second version they chose.
It's not good. You can barely hear it when it's playing. First of all, I need AEW to up their production game. I feel like.
Talk to him, Pops.
Well, next time I see Tony backstage at TNT,
yeah, exactly.
I'll pull him aside and be like, "All right, bud."
Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, the coffin. We saw the Darby Allin do a
Darby Allin, Ethan Page. Yep.
Rad, weird coffin drop into the. But like obviously, and Jay, you saw this. I
saw that. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
The lid was balsa wood, but there was a dude under there. So that I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. It was
I think the worst part was the razor's edge onto the steps.
Yes, so do I. I also don't know why he did that spot after the match was over.
To prove a point.
You know what I mean? Like it just felt like if you were watching it on TV and then you just turned it off when the thing was over, you'd have missed it.
Yeah.
You know?
Good point.
I agree.
Somebody could have been hurt, and nobody would have seen it.
Right? Exactly. Pumps, do you have any New Japan notes?
No, we are this week. I want to say is Ibushi and Shingo Takagi for the strap. So watch New Japan. I don't know.
We know where Pumps will be. Maybe I will watch New Japan with you this week.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Somebody needs to.
What day?
Jay, the chat's Darius George is asking you, did you get the fly? Were you trying to kill it?
I had to get it. Did you see me? I had to just. It's all the bright lights in here, and they're like, ooh, light.
I named it Jeff Goldblum.
Good one. Very good. Very clever, sir. Very clever.
Yes. Produce, Jay. How's any produce? How are we doing? Produce report.
Big monstrous bell peppers out there.
I saw that. It looks delicious.
They look pretty good. The MJ, I think I've been watering it too much, so some of the leaves are yellow. So I got to chill on that. I'm still getting the hang of this summertime gardening. So the MJ plant, I got to chill a little bit on the watering because I don't want to kill it.
I have such a bitch ass houseplant in my living room. It's not an orchid. What's the white one? Is that an orchid? Where it's like green and then it's like got a one white flower and shit. Right. Well, I lost those flowers. Those flowers are a wrap, but the green is still up, right? So every day, it doesn't matter how little water, how much sun, how little sun, it bright. It's up, right? It's fucking having a good time. Then as soon as it goes dark, it looks like it's going into cardiac arrest, and then it just completely flattens out, right? It dies. Then the next day it comes back up again. So I feel like I'm putting this plant through life and death every single day, and it's just because it's a little bitch, and it's just I'm not gonna it's you or me, buddy. If you're gonna keep rise back to the fucking occasion, I'm gonna keep you in the house.
I think it's just clocking out for the evening. It's just clocking out.
That's what I thought, right? It goes kind of limp for the evening and then it wakes up. But I don't think that's good for it.
Just like our cock stream tonight, it went a little limp.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in honor of this is what I was looking for, because we have someone in our Illuminerdi group chat who does not have an iPhone, so it messes up anytime me, Nate, and Pumps would like to enjoy any video in the group chat. So I will play it here in honor of Nate. Here is the fine John Cena with my daughter.
Oh, wow. Is that him as the Ferdinand or whatever?
Yeah, we did an obstacle course with him with the full costumes on.
That's really cool.
I love John Cena. I don't know, he might be a complete dick when the camera's off, but every time I ran into him, he was just the sweetest thing in the world. And I love you, John Cena. I like that you came back tonight. Good job.
Yeah, my mom worked with him once too on he was a guest on a Tonight Show or something like that, and said he was super cool. So he seems like it.
Yay, good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
All
right. Yeah.
Oh,
go on.
Wait,
yeah.
One thing we forgot. I want everybody to put their hands together for Ricochet. God damn, Ricochet has been doing the most death-defying, I don't give a damn about my spine or vertebrae or any of my vital organs all week long. And tonight, he was just bouncing and jumping off of shit and falling. I was like, okay, Ricochet, salute to you. You had a great, great moment, some great moments this week. I don't know what's going to happen to you after this. They need something for you to do. I wish you were better on the mic. Maybe spend some time on that. But Ricochet is killing, and not just the normal flippity floppity stuff he does, but just some real expert elite level spots tonight during the match, being no exception. Salute to you, Ricochet.
Yeah, I wanted to watch the men's Money in the Bank, but the cock was flaccid, so I'm gonna have to go back in there and hopefully they fix that, so that I can watch it, because I liked a lot of the SmackDown side of that fucking match. Was by far, to me, the more superior guys, but Ricochet is one of the few bright spots on Raw. I think so.
You know what else is disappointing about the cock? You can't get it the same night. You got to wait till the next day if you want to watch the play.
And you can't start it whenever you want. That's like they're making pay-per-views be appointment television in a time where appointment television doesn't work anymore.
Exactly.
Very true.
Yeah, salute to Darius. Darius said he went through that ladder like a pro. Man, Ricochet was doing it big tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just I don't understand. Like, are they doing that so they can get some sort of gauge on how many people are actually watching the event by making it be live? Like,
It's dumb. That's the whole point of streaming. Let me watch it when I want to watch it.
Yeah. Somebody said Kevin Owens, the Illuminerdi. I don't know who controls it. I don't know if that's Shay or Joe or
Crazy Shay.
Yeah, said that the Kevin Owens broke his back. So
he fell on that ladder.
And KO is always doing some wild shit.
Okay.
Let's do the view count. So this past week, we came in. Well,
did we beat the Riker maneuver?
There was no Riker maneuver this week.
Oh, so we win by default.
That's a win. So that's a win.
So that's a win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we almost beat. We had 42 views, and the Sentai wrap-up Zingin Gunger. Tell us your favorite Sentai. Fuck. They just put these on just to put them on. I just. There can't be this much Ranger content, bruh.
Well, it's also been on for 30 years.
I don't understand where some of these come from. I feel like they just try to bury us. So they got 46 views. Bad Batch episode 11 got 92. The Retro Sentai wrap-up, 94. I'm not even going to go into the ones that crushed us. Sentai wrap-up, another Sentai wrap-up, 49. Yeah, so, we're still pulling up the rear, but we haven't heard from Piggy Stardust.
Sure haven't.
Nope. That's a wrap for her. We buried alive. Piggy Stardust is over. And which this leads me into my next comment. We have a lot of love for the rest of the Illuminerdi channel. I want that to be known.
Is this about to be a bless your heart moment?
This is about to be a bless your heart moment.
Fair enough.
We have a lot of love for all the shows on the Illuminerdi channel.
Do we though?
We listen. We joke. We play. We might, diss a Ranger or two. But we have a lot of respect for our own show. And with that comes, we're not going to put up with surprises that are just going to be dropped on us just because we might be pulling up the rear of the channel. I don't think view count should have certain people who are on certain shows that might be the leading shows on the channel think that they can just be a guest on the show all willy-nilly anytime they want without asking. And our friend Battlestar Galactica,
this dude right there in the chat,
who has been Liddy in the chat tonight. We love you, brother. But you're not just gonna muscle your way on our show because you're on the Power Ranger show.
This dude right here. Right here.
We have to go through proper channels, I think, and I don't think Shay is the proper channel.
It's not. It's absolutely not.
I don't think Shay is. Shay just dropped in the chat. By the way, Battlestar Galactica's on the show tonight, and I was just like, what? I you know what I mean? Not that. Now listen, if we listen. Truth be told, we were supposed to do a watch along, and we couldn't do the watch along. Because Pumps had to go be live in the studio audience at TNA. So, and Battlestar Galactica
I walked down the ramp, sir.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I said on the show. I guess you're right. I said, you know what? I downplayed your role. I'm sorry.
Thanks, buddy.
And Battlestar Galactica was wanted to be on the watch along. I wanted to come on the watch along, which would have been fine. That's 3 hours. We got time to kill, bruh. Come on in. Let's talk about Green Rangers and ponytails. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Megazorgs. We can do that during a wrestling, and we can talk wrestling because I know you are a wrestling fan. When we got time to kill, but to try to use influence over our producer because you happen to be on one of the top shows on the channel to just waltz your way into our house.
Right.
I wasn't going to be able to. I don't think we could let that fly. Am I wrong?
No, sir. No lies told.
All right. So, Battlestar Galactica, we want to talk to you. We want you to be on, but we want to do it properly. We want to get some promotion going. Maybe it's a watch along. Maybe we can, but we aren't going to be muscled into having guests at the last second.
We will not be bullied.
No, we're not. This is an anti-bullying show. And we were getting bullied earlier.
Bullied.
And we're not going to stand for it.
Damn right.
Pumps?
No, I'm here for it. I was just letting you roll.
Okay. I know Jay's on board.
The bloodline is not divided. We are here. We stand as one.
Okay, all right. Okay, good. All right.
Like Cody Rhodes used to say, the Bullet Club is fine. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, yes. So, with that being said, we have love for the Illuminerdi and everybody on it. But we just got to go through some proper channels in order to get a seat at this table. You know what I mean? I think the only person that could force their way onto this show would be Joe. That would be it, right? I think he's the only one.
Yep.
So bitch-ass Josh. We're not letting bitch-ass Josh co-produce an episode.
Never.
You know what I mean?
Never. He walked out on us. Well, we've closed the door. The door is closed.
Yeah, exactly. Don't try to lend us a hand because you think you being you know what? That's right. I ain't even think about that. What if Battlestar Galactica comes up on the show, brings a bunch of Ranger fans that we don't want? All of a sudden we got a bunch of views. Then he gets back to get back in his dinosaur and fly over to his show and be like, oh, the highest rated wrestling show was the one that I was on. We can't have that.
Not having it.
Right?
We will burn this bitch down before we
can't have that.
We will torch it.
You don't see us going down and trying to help out the Riker maneuver. You know what I mean?
You don't see me popping up on the Loki watch along after Marvel.
Yeah.
Partridge in a Pear Tree show.
You know what I mean?
Yes, you did. Oh, that was a different Loki show. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not on any of the Loki shows. I have only graced the Illuminerdi.
We punch up. So, with that being said, that's
Oh, and the cinema show too.
That's the one I was talking about.
That was but that was not Loki. That was Black Widow. That's different. That's films.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, that's films.
No damn Power Rangers shows.
But yeah, no, Battlestar Galactica. We look forward to having you on the show at some point. It just wasn't going to be today.
And it's Shay's fault.
Yeah, and it's Shay's fault. Shay needs to check. We need to teach Shay a lesson. This is like we need to make Shay go out there and like wrestle a gauntlet match on these other shows. Yeah, you know what I mean? To recognize the next time he needs to run shit up the flagpole, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need
to the people on the show.
Yeah, you can't just be making decisions and shit.
Unilaterally deciding stuff. Boy, Shay got too comfortable.
Yeah,
when start cussing him out every week again.
When you turned down being actually on the show when we asked you a while back, that you forfeited all of your I'm just gonna book a guy fucking
facts
coupons.
Facts.
So, that's all I got. Jay, queen of the show, what else you got to say?
I think that's about it. I had a really crazy week last week. So you guys watch my interviews. I did some content I was back out in the field with boxing and the bullshit with Tyron Woodley and them. Bunch of bullshit.
You had some great questions, some provocative questions. I liked it.
Because I get tired of the dudes with all that dick sucking, with all the, I was camp. Yeah. What do you think he's going to say? Camp sucked. I got injured and I caught a cold and I don't feel prepared. Stop asking that dumb stuff. It's the key. Here, okay, so here is what I'm going to, a little game for you guys. If you ever have to ask somebody some questions and you want to, loosen them up and find out the shit you really want to know. Don't ask them anything about whatever it is they do. Like with athletes, I never ask them athlete questions, ever.
Right.
I'll start with some wild shit.
They're tired of them.
Yeah, because they've been asked no matter how smart you think you are,
they've
been asked every single variety of any question of sports that I could ever think of. So I ask what I'm good about. What you ever at your house cooking? What your kids doing?
Yeah.
And then that always leads into, this one time I was at camp and I was trying to make this. Funny you should ask that. And it always turns into something cool. So, had a lot of that.
That's for a professional.
Because I'm nosy and I be wanting to really know. Sometimes when I ask some stupid questions, I really be wanting to know. Right. But yeah, so watch my interviews. I got Suicide Squad, Green Knight, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Oh, don't say that. I want to see that so bad.
Watch it. It's visually, it's amazing. It's incredible. But I just
A24 is hit and miss. That production company puts out some wild. Yeah.
I couldn't get with it. Let me see. I did For Respect with Jennifer Hudson. She's probably gonna win another Academy Award. Wow.
Okay.
I did some interviews today for a weird independent film called 9 Days. It has Winston Duke from Black Panther in it. And Zazie Beetz from Deadpool. They're the stars of it. That's a very strange indie movie, but it was interesting. And then
I saw Pig with Nicolas Cage. Did you see that?
I didn't get that. They didn't give me that one. So yeah, and then I've got more Bad Batch stuff this week and more I have another interview with the director of Loki early tomorrow morning so we can talk about pissing people off with there's going to be a season 2.
Well, I think there's going to be I could be totally off, but I think there's going to be a season 2 because this one wasn't supposed to just be 6 episodes, but then COVID hit.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, so like this really wasn't supposed to be the season finale. it was going to be like a middle seat, like a, you know, episode 6 of 10 or whatever, you know what I mean? And then now they had to break it up and do 2 of them. But I thought it was odd that 6 episodes was the end. But
I didn't even like how they dropped it on us with the script into it. You know, I love Tom Hiddleston, and you know my interviews have been doing really well, but Loki didn't. Of the 3 series that I've seen, it's in 3rd place. I still like WandaVision the best out of all of them, then Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then Loki. But I didn't dislike Loki. I just didn't like it as much as the others.
right.
And
I thought it was the most
it.
content-rich of the 3, but
Mm-hmm.
just going forward, it's the one that's going to have the most impact.
It's going to make the most sense to the whole grand scheme of things. I think I just liked WandaVision because it was just so different, just so quirky, and just kind of
I agree.
Weird. Thought that was cool. I had to pull out. I was supposed to do interviews this week for Snake Eyes, but I just ran out of hours in the day, and I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have enough time. And funny, if you're a musical person, watch Keegan-Michael Key in this thing on Peacock if it works, called Schmigadoon. That's pretty.
Is that the one where the cover with him and his chick are holding the hands?
Yeah. That was pretty fun. It's pretty funny. It's clever. It's very like old school. I talked to Keegan-Michael Key and I asked him, why do musicals always have 3 syllables? Like the names of them, like Oklahoma, Schmigadoon, West Side Story,
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, you know? And so he had a funny answer about why that is.
Team America. That's too many. Rent.
Cats.
So yeah, so if you're into musical stuff, watch that. It's pretty funny. And then other than that, I got a light week, thank God, because your girl is a little bit burnt out. So I got to do some writing this week since I won't be on camera.
Right on.
And that's it. And subscribe to the channel.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe to Mad Culture TV.
Mad Culture TV. Illuminerdi. Pumps?
Yes. I don't know. My shoe reel is almost at 7,000 views or something stupid like that. So
Attaboy.
if you're on Instagram and you like fun shoes, go check it out.
Okay, you better start you a whole nother thing. Wait, what's up with the Barbie shirt? Do we have any interesting pumps and stuff?
No.
Pumps and stuff.
I got some Session Moth merch this week.
That looks like a fucking like a.
It's a 10-year anniversary pamphlet.
I know, but it looks like a box. It looks like one of those. What the fuck are they called? The fleshlight.
It's definitely not that.
It looked like a fleshlight box.
It's not. I can promise you that.
All right.
And now I can't unsee that, so thank you, sir. Yeah, and I got a shirt. So, yeah.
You love you some Session Moth.
Well, my girlfriend said today you're paying that bitch's bills, and I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Okay, Mrs. Pumps, I know that's right. Get them together.
Boogie for the win. Boogie dunked on you, dog.
Well, that's a daily occurrence, but speaking of dunks, Bucks and 6.
Yeah.
What?
Bucks and 6.
Oh, yes, Bucks and 6, Tuesday, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'd like to give a special shout out to that jackass in Phoenix that liked to count his hundreds while Giannis was shooting free throws. Count your fake ass money. We'll count our championships. Yeah. Well, Nate, how about you?
Nothing. Just keep watching the stuff. Get vaccinated if that's your thing.
You got to show your card if you want to be on Impact.
I'm a little bummed. I got to wear a mask again this week.
What?
Yeah. LA
you
County.
got that Delta variant, huh?
Yeah, we got a whole brand new mandate.
We here in the South don't even test for that shit, so
not that thrilled about that. So yeah, check me out on all the things. Nathan has skill, blah blah blah.
Apparently this is news dropping this week.
Yeah, apparently I kind of stopped apparently this is news for a little while.
I noticed.
Yeah. I'm going back to the drawing board on that one.
When's your rap battle with Hard Knock Nick coming out?
Not soon enough.
Okay.
But yeah. So just follow us, follow the Illuminerdi channel, follow Jay and her amazing interviews. And,
follow Bad Culture TV for sure.
And Shay, I guess give Shay a follow if you like negativity.
No,
He's just posting Liv Morgan hentai.
Nobody got to follow Shay.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back next week, and I'll probably watch some more stuff and ruin it in the group chat for everyone else. And we'll be back. Everybody have a good night.
At least I have chicken.